Carlo Ancelotti is preparing a masterstroke, and at the center of it is none other than Neymar Jr. in a bold and unprecedented move. The Italian tactician plans to deploy Neymar in a role he's never played before in a Brazil jersey, a role that could redefine his career and potentially make him the true leader of the Seleção. And it all begins in Brazil's next clash against Chile on September 5th. Neymar missed Brazil's last two international matches, which led many fans and pundits to believe that Ancelotti was ready to move on from the PSG legend. Rumors even suggested Neymar might be dropped from the national team entirely. But that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, Ancelotti has been crafting a very specific and strategic plan for Neymar's return, and it's one that could shake the football world. Why was Neymar absent from the last window? The answer is simple. Ancelotti didn't want to risk his star player's fitness. He wanted Neymar fully recovered, physically sharp, and mentally ready. And now, with Neymar set to return in peak form, Ancelotti is preparing to unleash him in a role that brings the best out of his creative genius. In his first window as Brazil's head coach, Ancelotti experienced mixed results. A draw in the opening match followed by a victory in the second. But one thing was clear. The absence of Brazil's all-time top scorer left a noticeable void. Now, with Neymar back at 100%, the energy, unpredictability, and magic he brings to the field could transform Brazil's attacking structure. So what exactly is this special role Ancelotti has in mind? For the upcoming game against Chile, Brazil's predicted starting 11 reveals a tactical shift. Between the posts will be Alisson Becker. At center back, we'll see the duo of Marquinhos and Gabriel Magalhães. Fullbacks will be Van der Sar on the right and Sandro on the left. But the real surprise comes in the front line and midfield configuration. Instead of a traditional 4-3-3, Ancelotti is expected to go with four players in the attacking front. Rafinha on the right, Vinicius Jr. on the left, and João Pedro, currently in top form at Chelsea, leading the center. But then comes the twist. In midfield, Brazil will have just two players, Casemiro as a defensive shield and Neymar Jr. in a more central, deeper creative role. Yes, you heard that right. Neymar is expected to start as a central midfielder. This isn't just a tactical experiment. It's a calculated move designed to give Neymar complete freedom. From the center of the pitch, he can dictate play, send through balls, drift forward to support the attack, or even take up scoring positions inside the box. In essence, Neymar will be the heartbeat of the Brazilian team. This kind of free role has never really been granted to Neymar in the national team setup. But Ancelotti sees it differently. He believes Neymar's vision, passing range, and dribbling can be better utilized when he's orchestrating the game from the middle rather than being stuck on the wings. And football history supports this move. In 1986, Diego Maradona led Argentina to World Cup glory, playing in a similar deep creative role. He controlled the tempo, launched attacks, and scored iconic goals, all from the midfield. Ancelotti is perhaps hoping to unlock the same magic in Neymar. The question is, can Neymar live up to that expectation? He certainly has the talent. And with his injury worries seemingly behind him, this might just be the best version of Neymar we've seen in years. Analysts are already predicting that this could be the start of Neymar's final transformation, from a flashy forward to a complete playmaker and leader. If this role suits him well, we may even see Neymar continue in it through the 2026 World Cup. Brazil has often struggled to find a balance between flair and structure. Ancelotti's plan might just solve that puzzle, with Neymar at the center. So, will this midfield version of Neymar be the X-factor Brazil need for their dream of a sixth World Cup title? The long-awaited Hexa? Time will tell. But one thing is for sure. Carlo Ancelotti is placing his biggest bet yet on Neymar Jr., and fans can't wait to see it unfold.